What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Wayne here, and welcome to another video. It's been a while since we've had a good natter, hasn't it? Since we've had just a good sit down and a chat about a topic, hasn't it? Yes, it has. So let's do that then. Let's do that. Let's have a good chat about a topic. Let's talk about YouTube. Because since the start of 2014, I have had quite an abnormal amount of questions asked to me about YouTube through different social media sites. Whether it be about what kind of audio capturing software people should use, what kind of editing software people should use, what kind of network they should be with, what other networks are out there, partnership, monetization, and all these bloody questions which in and of itself surprise the living hell out of me that people are asking me. So I thought, well, I'll talk about that because I haven't talked about YouTube or creating a YouTube channel in a video at all. I've touched upon it here and there in other videos and little subtopics, but I've never really taken the plunge and talked about YouTube as a whole and what I think of it. And so yeah, I'm going to talk about that, and this is completely based on my personal experience over the last year or so, from when I started to 1,000 subscribers. And just my opinion, my experience, and my personal thoughts on the whole thing. So I am not by any means a YouTube expert. Do not take my word as the rule of God. Like, seriously. This is just my personal thoughts on the subject. Now, first up, some fear-mongering. For those of you that have preconceptions going into making a YouTube channel and uploading content, that it's easy. No, it isn't. It is not easy. It is a lot of hard work. You're putting a lot of time, a lot of effort into your channel if you want it to do well. Not just necessarily recording gameplays and editing and uploading the content, but managing the channel, answering comments, answering questions, working with your network, working with business contacts, other YouTubers, collaborations. And my god, there's so much stuff that goes into a YouTube channel behind the scenes. It's unreal, and it's a lot of hard work. Before I started doing YouTube, when I thought, hey, I'll start a YouTube channel, I thought it would be great. I mean, I'm already playing games, I'm just uploading it to YouTube. No. Since I started doing YouTube content, I actually play less games than I did. I really don't have the time to play as many games as I used to. Whether they be, my favourite games, my favourite classic games, new releases. I mean, everything is on a strict time frame because there is so much to do, there's so much to manage, and it is a fucking hard job. I mean, sometimes you can be putting anywhere between 60 and 80 hours of unpaid work into your YouTube channel if you're not partnered and you're not making any money. But it's that passion and drive for creating content that gets people through it. Moving into actually creating a channel, first up, the name. Now, the name is important for so many different reasons, and if you don't know, it baffles me, because in the end, that is you. That is your brand. That is what you are going to sell to networks, to publishers, developers, other YouTubers, work contacts, business relationships, so many different things. That is your brand, and it has to be right. Which means when you're picking a YouTube name, if you want to do well and not be a fucking idiot, do not have stupid ass names. I mean, a catchy nickname or a catchy fun name, it works. Total Biscuit, it works. PewDiePie, it works. Lost in Place, it works. But things like xxx/semicolon killnoobs.xxx do not fucking work. When you have a name which is hard to pronunciate or even read because you're replacing letters with numbers, they're in capital letters, they're in lowercase, it just looks like chicken scratch, someone's kicked over a box of Scrabble. No, it doesn't work. It needs to be readable, and it needs to be understandable, and people do not need to look at it twice and go, sorry, what's that say? What does that say? Nah. You know what I mean? No one should have to look at your brand and your name twice. There's your name. It's clear, black and white, crystal, solid, easily readable, and there's so many different things you can do with it, with your branding, as it were, because obviously it is part of your brand. Like, for example, mine's Wayne Davis 89, abbreviation WD89, and then the brand logo, as it were, the logo of the channel is the cartoon face of me. You know, like that's my little logo, that's my little brand. And then you've got the abbreviation, which is easy to put, you know, in quick logos and quick little captions on your banner and all the rest of it. And then you've got the big name, Wayne Davis 89. It is an ideal blend. Yes, the username Wayne Davis 89 might not be that good, because I actually had the name before I started doing YouTube content, but I decided to stick with it because I just couldn't be asked creating a new one, and the abbreviation WD89 sounded a bit catchy to me. And so yeah, anyway, you get my point when it comes to the YouTube name. Make it clear. Next, the most important thing is, what kind of content are you going to do? You know, are you going to do Let's Plays? Are you going to do tips and tricks, guides, reviews, critical theory, presentations, video logs? There are so many different kinds of content you can do, not necessarily focusing on gameplay. But in the end, what you choose is important, because that is what's going to drive your channel forward if you do well. I mean, even though I'm going to be expanding the content I have on my channel, you know, different games and stuff, I will probably always be known as an Assassin's Creed YouTuber, and I'm fine with that, because it's a franchise that I love, it's a franchise that I enjoy to make content for, it's a franchise that I just enjoy playing on my own, you know, no camera equipment, no recording, no microphone. So, in the end, if you're going to focus on one particular game, you have to be happy to be known for that completely. Like, you know, like when you look at, say, people who've played James Bond or people who've played Doctor Who, regardless on what they go on to on future projects, they will always be known as the Doctor or James Bond. You know what I mean? Like, you see where I'm going with this. When it comes to the games, though, you have to consider several different things. Is the game popular? You know, is it a mainstream game? Is it an indie game? Are you going to be focusing on indie games overall? Is the game new? Is it a new game out this year? Is it a classic? Is it retro gaming? And most importantly, is YouTube saturated with that content? The two main examples of that is Call of Duty and Minecraft, because they are very popular games, and many do YouTube channels based on them, and it's ridiculous. If you search Call of Duty or Minecraft and just look at how many channels alone, there's a lot. So if you're just going to focus on Call of Duty or focus on Minecraft, you have to really do something special with your channel. You have to do a very special kind of video, a special kind of presentation. Which leads me to my next bit, the personality. Now, I touched upon this in my New Year's resolution video, and it's the topical debate on what is the most important thing on the channel, the gameplay or the personality. Personally, I think it's the personality, because when you look at games like Call of Duty or Minecraft, when the market on YouTube is so oversaturated, there are so many people recording Call of Duty and Minecraft, it's the personality that has to shine through. People have to go watch a particular channel for the personality. Especially when you've got so many other channels uploading the same video. Like, quite literally the same video. You know, someone just running around playing Search and Destroy on Call of Duty, or someone just digging a freaking hole in Minecraft. There are a million videos showing the exact same thing, but it's up to you as a personality, as a commentator, to shine through and make you as an individual stand out amongst the rest. I think that's an important point, and not many YouTubers realise that. I mean, there's so many ways you can, you know, present a personality. You know, you can just be yourself like I do, even though I will admit the character of Wayne Davis 89 WD89 is a slight exaggeration of myself. So it is me, but it is a over-the-top version of me. That is normally the great place to go, because it's entertaining. You know, that's a number one thing, it's entertaining. You know, when someone comes home from work or school, they don't really want to sit down and listen to a dull SOB. I'm digging a hole in Minecraft, dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole. Oh look, iron ore, dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole. No, you don't want that. you need to be enthusiastic and fun and entertaining and actually engage the audience and engage the viewer. So, you know what, so they're enjoying it. You know, they've just had a miserable day at work and a miserable day at school. They do not want to come back and listen to a miserable fucker playing Call of Duty, Minecraft, Assassin's Creed, Battlefield, or whatever the hell you want it to be. So yeah, over the top, exaggerated, fun personality, in my personal experience, is the way to go, because that's what I've done. It's what the likes of Markiplier's done. It's what it's what PewDiePie's done. Yeah, there are other characters and personalities like Total Biscuit, but in the end, he in himself is an entertaining individual because he's cynical. You know, he criticizes everything and mocks everything and, you know, that sort of thing, but in a very intellectual way. So that's a very particular kind of personality, one that can't really be replicated too easily. You really have to have a strong intellect, a strong understanding of the game and the industry in itself to pull that kind of personality off and get away with it without sounding like a troll or an idiot. So basically, go for a upbeat, fun, energetic personality. Think of you on a hyperactive Red Bull sugar rush. Like, that's what you want to throw and present out into your channel. Now, finishing up, probably the most important thing of all. YouTube, if you want to do well, is a business. Now, I say that and it does sound like I'm sapping all the fun out of doing YouTube. I'm not. When I say it's a business, I mean you have to conduct yourself in a professional manner. What you present in your videos is, like, say, a character. So yes, you can say and do pretty much what you want with that. But behind the scenes, in terms of relationships with subscribers, networks, other YouTubers, developers, publishers, news media sites, etc. You have to conduct yourself in a professional manner, because if you are basically a small YouTube channel, but you make good, entertaining content, and you can conduct yourself in a professional business style manner behind the scenes, companies and people will remember you for business and contacts. You know, they will remember, oh, hang on a minute, this guy's entertaining and he's a very smart businessman, and, you know, and he presents himself in a professional manner, you know, behind the scenes. He knows how to talk to people from companies, etc., etc. We'll go with him when we want to hand out, you know, review codes for the latest game. Like, you know, that's the kind of standard you need to go. So, like I said right at the start, there are two sides to YouTube. There are two sides to this business. There's the video side, where you present a character and a personality and entertain and inform people and the users and the subscribers. Then there's the business side that helps build the brand, helps build relationships and contacts with the industry, which is key, which is very, very key in this day and age, because, like I said, there's so many people uploading YouTube content, and there's so many people with channels. Anyone can do it in this day and age with free capture software on PCs. Capture cards like the Elgato are getting even cheaper, and there's even other cheaper alternative capture cards out on the market. Anyone with, you know, a couple of quid or a bit of common sense to look online can do YouTube content, but it's up to you to shine through, not just with personality, not just with content, but with a business. Yeah, and if you focus all three of those and put all your time and all your effort into that, then you will succeed. You will do well. Yes, it will take time, just like anything else. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day, neither will a freaking YouTube channel. So, in the end, you have to really be patient. I mean, when I started doing YouTube, there was one rule that I had, right? Or not necessarily a rule, but benchmarks. If I can get past 100 videos, I'm happy. If I can get past 6 months, I'm happy, because that's the tough time. Because that's the time where you can just go, nah, can't be asked anymore, I'm not doing it anymore, and just give it up, you know. But after that time, when you've committed so many hours to over 100 videos, excuse me, to over 100 videos and spent 6 months of your life working your ass off on something, you know, it's kind of hard to step away from. You know, many have done it. You know, it still is easy to do, but for someone like me who has a passion, a drive, and a dedication, I can't walk away from something so easily. You know, some people call it obsessive compulsive, maybe, but you know, I call it passion. You know, and that's the one thing you need. You need to have a passion and a drive for film, video games, media, whatever kind of content you want to do. And if you keep on persevering, if you struggle and go through those hard times and then come out after 6 months with 100 videos, or how many videos you have, with 100 subscribers even, it's a good start. And then just keep on going. You've already passed the first turn on the race course, might as well, you know, do the rest of the race instead of turning around and coming back to the starting grid. Let's just keep on going with it. Guys, I think I've pretty much covered everything I was talking about. That went over quite a bit more than I expected. My humblest apologies, about 5 minutes over. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found this informative. Please leave your opinions in the comments below. I really want to know what you guys think. I know a few of my subscribers have actually started YouTube channels because of my content. They've actually told me in private, and for that, you know, it's unbelievable amount of ego boost for me. I mean, I feel so flattered that my content has driven a couple of individuals to start their own YouTube channels. And you know what? I hope they keep on going. I hope they persevere. I hope they go through the hard times like we all do. And you know, just enjoy it and have fun. That's the most important thing. Just enjoy it and have fun. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoyed what I had to say. Yeah. My God, my brain has just turned to mush. I cannot talk seriously for more than 15 minutes. I've been talking seriously for 16 minutes. My brain has turned to mush. Right, I'm going to go bitch slap a granny, go dig a hole, lie in it for a while, and then say my prayers and go to sleep. Guys, take care, be safe. I'll see you in the next one. Love you all. Way out. Peace. Right, where's the horse tranquilizers?